Hello everyone, Riferion here. Just wanted to make a quick video for you guys. Just answering the question, can you play Destiny 2 on the Steam Deck? Yes and no. So you are able to play Destiny 2 on the Steam Deck, but you do have to have it installed on a gaming computer, gaming laptop, and what you'd be doing is streaming it to the Steam Deck. So settings, what I use for this under remote play, I do have it set to beautiful stereo. Everything else is just the recommended, and I do use the hardware decoding. Now, with that, it actually works very, very well. I will tell you that about a year ago, I tried to stream some Borderlands from my gaming computer to actually my gaming laptop, and there was just a lot of stuttering, a lot of delay. It was actually making me nauseous trying to play. I'd move, the controller wouldn't, it was not a very good experience. But I will say from the Steam Deck, and I'm sure they've updated things since then, it does work very, very well, and you are getting the 60 frames if you're able to, look at the small screen and play on that. Now, if you don't, and you have a HD TV in your bedroom, you can actually hook it up through a hub like I'm doing right now, so you guys can see it, and you are able to play it using your Steam Deck as basically a remote play device. So, I am going to be playing with the Elite Series 2 controller, another controller that pairs very well with the Steam Deck. You can connect it through Bluetooth, and with Destiny, if you have the paddles programmed, the paddles do work on Destiny. It doesn't work on other games, but for Destiny 2, it works very well. Now, the only thing I have seen when I'm playing natively on the Steam Deck, the counter on the left-hand side, which is the Steam Deck counter, the one in white, sometimes doesn't want to update. It just freezes. When you're playing on the Steam Deck itself, it works perfectly. But when it's connected to the hub and you're upscaling it, for whatever reason, it just doesn't want to update sometimes. It works when it wants to. It's just a software glitch. I'm sure they'll get that fixed. So basically what you have to do is you can't install it natively yet, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because they do have a native Linux build with the anti-cheat in Linux. So there's really no reason they couldn't just port it over to the Steam Deck and allow you to be able to install it and play it. So hopefully they work that out and they offer the support to the Steam Deck, because I mean, all it's going to do is increase their player counts and increase play time for everybody who wants to play Destiny and has their Steam Deck sitting on the couch, laying in bed when they don't have access to their gaming computer or, their Xbox. Or when their kids are playing, like my kids always are taking over my Xbox or my gaming computer, so then I can just get on my laptop, stream it to the Steam Deck, spend time with the wife, sit next to her, and allow her to watch her TV. So that's how I've been doing it. It works pretty well. I love it. So just basically come to the down arrow, switch it to whatever device you're using. Of course, I'm using my laptop to do this, and we're just going to go ahead and stream it. Let's see if the FPS counter continues to work. Typically, it goes to 46 and it freezes, and it does not update after that. But you will see I do have the FPS counter turned on from the gaming laptop, so you will see the actual FPS that's coming through. I think we're going to do the new story mission for the new season here. I can't believe they brought back Aramis. She's just a terrible baddie. She's not scary. We need a new, just real baddie. Just bad character. The Witness looks pretty intriguing, so we'll see what they do with that. When I sign in, I'll show you my settings, what I'm actually sending to the Steam Deck. We are upscaling it, so it is, again, not playing at the 720 that it would normally play on, which is going to be even smoother. We're upscaling it to 1080p, so it's using even more GPU and processing power and bandwidth to, of course, give us that better signal. So even with that, so you guys get a better picture, it looks great. We'll go ahead and pick our Warlock. As you can see, I have not been playing this as much as I should be playing it, but hopefully that will change here coming up. So settings-wise, video, we're using the 105 field of view. As you can see, the resolution is the 1920 by 1080. When you do switch it and you are playing on the Steam Deck, you do have to change the resolution to your Steam Deck resolution, which is going to be the 720 or the was it the 1280 by 800, which is the native resolution for the Steam Deck. It's not even displaying here right now because it's not just being streamed to the Steam Deck, but this will actually change. It won't say 1280 by 720. There'll be another option, 1280 by 800, and that's the one you want to select. So other than that, everything else is just set to the max settings. That's weird, my controller just disconnected. Why isn't it streaming? What you doing? Come on. For some reason, it just dropped the connection. Might have been because I highlighted the change resolution. Maybe it didn't like that because I'm upscaling it. A lot has to do with the upscaling. It does mess with it a little bit. Just like if I was to disconnect the hub right now, it would just completely freeze screen and it would take a few minutes to actually refresh itself, and it's a little annoying, but when you're just doing it on the Steam Deck, you don't have these issues. So I will say they have done a good job with that. And again, about a month ago when they first came out with this, it did not want to recognize the controller from the Steam Deck when trying to play Destiny. I had to connect. I looked online, couldn't find anything about it. I had to connect my Elite Series 2 to the gaming computer, and then start it, get to the title screen, disconnect the Elite Series 2 from the gaming computer, and then it would switch over and allow me to use the controller from the Steam Deck. It made zero sense. I don't know why they did it, what that software glitch was, but then they came out with a couple updates to Proton and it fixed it. So we don't have that issue anymore. It's been a pretty good experience. So yeah, now it's working fine. So I think it was just because we went into the resolution settings there. So the new mission, if you've backed out of it, you actually find it in the helm. They don't tell you that, but that's where it's at. But as you can see, we are getting 60 frames. It is very, very fluid, especially upscaling it to 1080. You guys want to watch this? I'll let you guys watch this. She's just not a bad. Not a very good baddie.
Defectors join the coward Kel Mizrax in his worthless House of Light and fled to the last city. They devoted themselves to their oppressors, the Guardians, and their great machine. There is no greater shame. I tried to claim stasis for my people, but I was judged, bound, abandoned by the same power I sought to command. Some chains cannot be broken. Or so they would have you believe.
She's just not a good baddie. Like I said, just ignore the counter on the far left. It's not correct.
Thanks for helping your old pal Drifter with this delicate situation, hero. I had a delivery headed toward the last city when these House Salvation goons hijacked it. Now I just need you to get in there and expedite my shipment.
So we have it locked at 60.
I'll let you
So
know what we're looking for once you're inside.
so when you're playing on just the Steam Deck, the counter works perfectly.
I don't blame House Salvation for skimming a little cream off the trade routes. Couldn't have been easy after their head honcho got turned into a popsicle. But I didn't think they'd have the guts to try something like this. Once we get my cargo back, you'll see what I mean.
As you can see, the game looks great. It plays very, very well. Like I said, the controller pairs nicely if you want to play it on a TV or a monitor. If you just want to lie in bed and play it on the Steam Deck, again, it works very, very well. So would highly recommend it. Stream it as much as you possibly can. And again, hopefully Bungie will add native support here coming up soon. And we can actually play this the way we intend to play it. And play it a whole lot more, which will again just increase their player counts. So come on, Bungie, just do it. You already have it. Just update it, make it work with the Steam Deck. And that's pretty much that. So can the Steam Deck play Destiny 2? Yes, it can. Install it, play it. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that follow button. And if you want to see some more videos about the Steam Deck and what it can do and what it can't do, please subscribe to the channel. If you have questions or you have something you'd love for me to test out, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I will try to do my best to get that video out to you guys. Also, any weird software glitches, any issues you guys run into, please let me know, and we can see if we can try to figure it out for somebody else so we make the experience a little bit more enjoyable. Now, I will say they've been pushing updates out to this thing like crazy, so it's only going to get better from here. It's just one update away from being absolutely perfect. Bungie, come on, add Destiny 2 to the Steam Deck so we can play it on the Steam Deck. But in the meantime, you can stream it. It works perfectly. We are getting 60 frames with all settings maxed in beautiful. The game looks great. So, can you play Destiny 2 on the Steam Deck? Yes. So play away. Thank you guys. Please hit that subscribe button, and we will check you guys all later.